What it is, everybody? It's your boy Sammy with them. You know what I'm saying? Man, something about celebrities fighting, average Joes fighting, that just people just love and enjoy. I love watching like Rough and Rowdy. That's a pretty good one to watch. If you guys haven't seen Rough and Rowdy, I think I might be able to tag it down in the description below. But it's just average Joes getting off of work, you know, working whatever, and then they go out there and they fight. You can see the non-talent these guys have, the no training at all. Now, with celebrities, of course, they have the money. Now, these are YouTube and TikTok celebrities that are fighting in this fight. This is Austin McBroom from Ace Family from YouTube versus Bryce Hall. I have no clue who he is. I may have seen him on TikTok, probably. I don't follow him, so I don't know. But he's from TikTok. Huge names on TikTok and YouTube, of course. For those of you who haven't heard of the Ace Family, I mean, maybe you're living under a rock, maybe, or just not your forte. I'm not big on YouTube family channels, but when Ace Family started, which I don't know what they even called themselves then. They may have been just Austin and Catherine. I'm not for sure what they called themselves. I can't remember, but my wife showed me, and they were doing pranks. They were pranking each other, and it was pretty entertaining. And then, of course, they had their first daughter, and then it became a kind of a family vlog, still with some pranks here and there. Then it just kind of grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. Like they blew up overnight, basically. It was crazy. I got to adjust my camera a little bit. It's driving me crazy. I'm obsessive. All right. There we go. So it's nice to see these internet celebrities get after it. So we watched this whole fight. I mean, when it's pretty much started all the way to this fight here. I'm going to go over this fight, and I'm going to critique both sides, Austin and Bryce. Now, again, age difference was a big factor, and honestly, I was rooting against Austin. Just because I always go for the underdog, you know what I'm saying? But I already knew that he was, you know, he was a basketball player, athlete already. So it just comes natural for certain other things, you know what I mean? And again, the training, they had time to train, money to go to some good gyms and really train good. Both of them. I don't know much about Bryce Hall and what he's done. I do know that he played in college basketball and was going to go to the NBA. Austin was. So, again, a natural athlete, and he looked good. He did. But let's get into this. Let's check out the fight. I already skipped 2 minutes and 55 seconds, which is them walking into the ring, taking their sweet little time. You know what I mean? So I skipped through all that, and we're going to get to the fight. So let's get it. I hope this is a good spot. All right, here we go.
Fluffy trim.
Yeah, Bryce Hall in the red and black.
Austin smiling at him early.
All right, they're both kind of figuring each other out right now, trying to get distance. Get a little hit there. Get a little jab.
Bryce Hall said he's been sparring 4 to 5 times a week.
Woo.
Good left hand.
See, Austin's being the aggressor. He's backing up, but he's also the aggressor. Good overhand left. So, and also I didn't know that Austin was a southpaw. I didn't know that he fought left-handed. As you see, he had his stance as southpaw, and then he jabbed good overhand left. You know what I'm saying? And hit the target. He has some good technique. He has some good style, and I could not. Once the fight started, I seen that these few punches here. I was like, wow, okay, he's got some hands. He's got some hands on him. Bryce seems a little nervous. He seems kind of hesitant to throw a punch. He seems kind of hesitant to inflict damage. I don't know. You know what I mean? Some people are just hesitant to hurt somebody. I don't know. All right, let's get it.
Other sports and everything else.
Yeah, see right there. Punch after the breakup from the ref. Comes back out again swinging. He's looking good. He's good on his feet. Good jabs. Woo! Here comes Bryce with a good little combo.
Very interesting. So he does bring a little experience to this ring, right?
All right. Sorry about that. I had to go handle something out there real fast. You know what I'm saying? Problem using your phone for reactions, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know what? This phone right here has got me from 0 to 2,500 subs. I'm just saying. So it's hard to let it go. It's really hard. I love this. All right, but I did go back a little bit to recap. All right, so Bryce had a good couple flurries. He's looking pretty good, but Austin is the aggressor. He's moving forwards, he's pushing, and he's landing more shots. All right, let's get it.
Austin got in trouble.
So that's from the break, and then boom.
All right, so McBroom a little shot.
Now here, I think here comes the flurry from Bryce. He's starting to get a little more confident. Boom, 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 boom. Some good hits, some good shots, but he didn't stay consistent. Like right here, he should be aggressing again.
Anytime there was an influencer meetup, Bryce Hall got in a fight with another influencer. It happened so many times, I couldn't even tell you.
Austin McBroom,
See right here, Bryce should be moving forward, pressing.
said his dream was to play in the NBA.
But boom! Good combo from Austin. Good combo from Austin. But Bryce needs to continue the momentum that he just built up.
Got a point taken.
Man, that ref though, the whole time that ref.
Bryce to stay composed at this time.
Ooh, that's a good hit. Boom, man, quick hands, quick jab from Austin. Quick jab. Their jab, good hit, good overhand.
Well, that's Bryce. I mean,
12 seconds.
Bryce, he
Boom!
wants to
Woo!
tackle people.
He straight jerked him with that one.
I hope he does it.
See, he's all on Bryce, like almost like Austin. That's Austin's team right there. Or something. I was thinking that. Woo! Man, behind the head, bro. You gotta watch out, bro.
Hey guys, there's $1 million bet on the line here.
All right, let's see recap the first round.
Possibly that round is a 10-8 round, right? With the point being taken.
No doubt.
That's what I judged it on the unofficial scorecard.
Woo!
So far, it's going the way I thought with Austin with the lead, but Bryce is a tough kid.
And these two are just standing there.
Oh, it straight jumped into round two. I didn't know it jumped into round two. Man, I thought I was gonna have the split. Okay, whatever. Okay, so let's talk about round one. Round one goes to Austin, hands down. He landed more shots. He had more points. Great footwork, great hand speed. Got some power punches in there. Well, lefty. I didn't know he was a southpaw, or maybe he's not. I know that when I was boxing, I mean, I never boxed in a gym, or not. I always wanted to be a boxer, though. Me and so many of us would box each other. But I fought southpaw, so yeah, I'd stand like this, you know, because I was right-handed. So I'm used to jabbing my right and also power with my right as well too. Then I had to learn to change my stance and then jab with left, overhand right, like that. So it took a little bit of learning, but again, you know, fighting in the streets and just growing up fighting this stuff, you just kind of pick up your own technique, your own style. But when I wanted to become a boxer, I was like, okay, I gotta start busting that left first, you know, for jabs, and then overhand right with the right, or hook, uppercut, whatever. But anyways, so I didn't know he was a southpaw. Austin takes that round all the way. Bryce had one good combo, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, he was just dead in the water. So let's get it. Go back to about right there. Right here, they're trading shots right here, though.
That's what I judged it on the unofficial scorecard.
Boom, woo, another good hit. And here goes Bryce, getting some anger in him, get some aggression. But Austin's still landing some, blocking, good block. There we go. Trading off. Nope. I think right here, Bryce digs him. Nope, didn't dig him.
All over the place, switching stances, power shot.
His quickness is
He's bleeding.
an advantage.
You know, my biggest takeaway, it looks like Austin's having fun in there. He is. The speed of Austin McBroom is unreal. His footwork
At least that
is
ref is
amazing,
keeping
and
them
this is
apart.
exactly what Bryce had
He's
to worry
quick to
about
let
coming
him
in.
split up. He ain't let him tie up at all.
Bryce should be thankful that hook did not land.
Boom!
Every shot
Boom, boom, boom. God, he's landing them. He's landing them straight up.
Snapping back.
Oh, he's a bobblehead at this point.
But if Bryce would just press and get aggressive, I think he could have won.
He's going for the million. He's going for the million.
There's
Ooh.
so much on the line tonight for these guys, and they're really pushing through this.
It looks like Bryce getting gassed though a little bit. He's breathing out of his mouth. His mouth's open.
Have to pay the million.
That's that hit right there. Bink. But the ref didn't split him up. That happens in a tie-up. You could back up and punch out of the tie-up. You can. I don't know why everybody's like, oh, but because the ref did not step in. The ref did not say, hey, and then dink it. No, they tied up. He just backed up. Boink. That's all I did. It was a clean shot.
Going for the million. He's
Let's see it again. Hold on.
There's so much on the line tonight for these guys, and they're really pushing through this.
But it was a little baby shot, though. It really was. It didn't do nothing.
Bryce Hall does have to pay the million.
A little baby shot, though. I guess they were tied up, but still, I've seen them fight and tie.
These boxing commissioners, they're used to, those professional high-level fights. This is a no-nonsense ref.
Yeah, he is a no-nonsense ref.
Secret, Bryce got paid $5 million for this. So if he has to pay $1 million, he's still up.
Ooh, that's a heavy hand right there, man. I wish the camera's on the other side to see that hit. Because that was a good hit. Look at him getting nose bleeding, getting a black eye.
I'm good. Let me fight.
All right, round 3. 1 minute left. I guess they kind of skipped a little bit.
Once you smell blood, then you just
All right, hold on. Before we continue on with round 3, so round 2, Bryce was a little more active. He's starting to feel it a little bit more. He's starting to get into himself. He's starting to release the nervousness and get out of that. And he's starting to fight. But again, he's not pressing enough. He's not pushing forwards. He's not being the aggressor. He's standing there. He's not like cowering away or backing up, but he's not pressing Austin the way he should. You've seen the power he had, the hand speed he had, both of them. And I think this is a good, even fight, like between, not as in the fight itself is even, but as in the fighters are a pretty good, even match. It's just one person's more aggressive than the other. One person wants it more than the other. It's the same thing I tell my kids, who's going to win? Who is going to win in anything? Basketball, football, wrestling, boxing, MMA, whatever. Who's going to win? The person who wants it the most is going to win. I got a little story at the end of this video if you guys want to hang out. You know what I mean? I got a little story about a choice I made. All right, but let's get into round trace. I do believe it ends here.
I'm good. Let me fight.
Here we go. Now, they just skipped half of round 3, so wasn't much of anything going on. This is the good stuff here. Boom. Boom.
We are more than halfway through the scheduled 5 rounds.
Woo, missed that hook though. Don't miss. You get tired when you miss. Don't miss. Boom! That was a heavy hand. Boom, boom. Good combo from Austin. Boom! That was good. That was really good.
He needs this 8 count. He needs it. He needs to refocus and dig deep right here.
Yeah, he needs that standing 8. He needs to parry more. That's it. That's that. Now, I did not agree. Now, I did not agree with the ref at that moment. I did not agree with that call. Bryce was getting right back up. He wasn't fully out. He was still protecting himself. Come on. I mean, Austin may be able to hit kind of hard, but he's not hitting hard like an actual boxer hits hard. So I wouldn't expect a lot of damage. You get what I'm saying? I mean, there's still going to be damage, of course. I mean, Bryce left with a black eye, bloody nose. But that ref made that call so soon, it's kind of upsetting, like almost like he's on Austin's side. That's just my opinion. I could be way wrong. I'm just being biased. But because he was that ref got Austin one time, was on Austin once. He was constantly on Bryce, riding his ass nonstop. Man, all right. So quick story, and then I will sum up this fight as a whole. That Landon fight too. Landon McBroom, he fought that kid. Man, I don't even know that kid's name. Man, I didn't expect him to fight. Landon got some style too. Anyways, I was a wrestler, so I was in wrestling. Man, it's 8th grade. And we were in a tournament, and so we're wrestling, we're doing our thing, and it came down to me wrestling my teammate, my practice partner. Like every day in wrestling practice, me and him practiced every single day together because we were the same weight class. So, anyways, during the tournament, we had to wrestle. You know what I mean? Each other, which sucked because you're wrestling your own teammate. Well, I can tell you this right now, I didn't want it that bad. Not that day. I don't know why, I just wasn't in it, you know what I mean? During that time, there's a lot of stuff going on in my life, but whatever. Anyways, we are wrestling. And during practice, I'm going to tell you this right now, I could win or he could win. We were a pretty good even match. Like, if he got the jump on me, he'd win. If I got the jump on him, I'd win. That's how it was. We were so evenly matched. So the ref rings the bell. We're wrestling, and we tie up. And I get into his ear and I say, "Who do you want to win?" You know what I mean? I was like, "Who do you want to win?" He's like, "I don't care." You know what I mean? I was like, "Okay." So I kind of let loose just a little bit, not like I let loose where you could tell I just laid down, but I let loose a little bit and I let him take me down. I struggled with him for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I let him 3 count me, boom, boom, boom. I just wasn't in it, and I knew that this is why I did it, because he had way more heart than me at that time. So he had way more heart than me. I knew that I would not make it as far as him. I knew I wouldn't. Okay, so sure enough, I made the right choice, and he went further than me. Now, I'm not saying I would have won that match or not, but I know that him and I were evenly matched, and that it could have gone either way. I mean, he could have beat me legitimately, or I could have beat him. But I chose to go ahead and let him take the W so he could progress and go further than me, because I knew he had more heart than I did. At that time, I was doing a lot of stupid stuff in my life, and it's just like, yeah, I wasn't in it that day. So, yeah, that is my story on who wants it more. In that match, I didn't want it. You know what I mean? I just didn't want that tournament. I just wasn't in it, and I knew that he was, and he would go further. I think he ended up making it like second place. I wouldn't have made it to second. I promise you that right now. All right, because again, my heart just wasn't in it that day. All right, so sum up this whole fight. And by the way, if you guys like this kind of content right here, you already know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more, because I'm doing all kinds of reactions to all kinds of different things. I take requests on a daily, pretty much. Every now and then I'll skip a couple requests, and I'm going to do my own thing like this one right here. But beyond that, I always do requests, and I shout you out. So don't forget to subscribe and request things, and I will do your requests, and I will shout you out. You know what I'm saying? I'm so far behind, I'm about to leave the stuff behind, and just move on forwards from here. All right. So to sum up this fight as a whole, I need to cut my hair. All right, so Austin was looking good. I cannot stress it enough. I was going against Austin, and when I seen that first round, those first few punches thrown, I was like, okay, he's got some hands. He's looking pretty good out there. He's got good feet, good footwork. You know, he's bouncing around. He's moving. He's got speed. Bryce, he seemed nervous the first round. He didn't want to do nothing. He just kind of want to judge Austin out, kind of figure him out, get his distance. And it wasn't working for him. Austin was aggressing. Aggressing, is that even a word? Austin was being aggressive. He was pressing him. He was moving on him. Even though he was dancing backwards, but he's coming back forwards every single time. And Bryce just didn't know how to handle that. He's nervous. Finally, Bryce stood up and did a couple good punches. Got a couple good, a good little combo on him. Wasn't enough to win the round. So either way, if it would have went to the cards, Austin would have won even through the judges. So round 2, Bryce finally kind of gets himself. He kind of finds his wings. He finds his distance, and then he starts to be the aggressor. But the problem is, again, he did not continue pressing when he needed to continue pressing once he got that momentum. He got those good hits in, good little combos in, but he did not continue to press Austin when he should have. After that really good combo he got on, bam, 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 he backed up and stood there. Like, oh shit, did I just do that? Instead of constantly just coming back at him again, boom, 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 whatever. But he didn't. So the Austin now took advantage of that, of his stagnant. Bryce was stagnant. So all in all, round 3, of course, we've seen what happened. I still don't agree with the ref. Yeah, Bryce is getting messed up. Yeah, it's not a professional fight. Yeah, I get all that maybe. But Bryce wasn't asleep at the wheel, you know what I'm saying? He still had his legs under him. He was getting back up. Yeah, he's got a little bloody nose and a black eye, but his legs were still pretty much under him, and he was still able to fight. You should have let him finish out that round to go back to the corner, get a breather, and who knows what round 4 would have brought. I think they were going 5 rounds. So who knows what round 4 would have brought. But again, these are just YouTubers and TikTokers and so for celebrities in that aspect. So $1 million though, $1 million, Austin McBroom. If you want to fight again, I'm about close to your age. I'm a little bit older than you, I think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how old is Austin McBroom. I don't know. I'm 35. I don't know how old he is, but I would seriously fight Austin McBroom any day, for real though. I ain't playing. I would. I'd fight him. I'm out of shape and everything, but I'll definitely fight him for sure. After seeing that fight there, the hard part is fighting a southpaw is difficult, and that's maybe also what Bryce struggled with too. Is the fact that Austin's a southpaw, and you're fighting you're right-handed. They have that advantage almost, like they just get through your defense. You know what I mean? So if you're like this, they're coming at you like that. You're just not ready for it. So it's a little bit trickier to fight in a southpaw. But yeah, I would definitely fight Austin though, for real. I would. I don't know what weight they fought at. I would have to go back through and see the card. I know I'm 206, 210, something like that. I definitely got cut some weight. But yeah, me and my buddies had a bare knuckle fighting thing we did back in the day in the backyard. Backyard bare knuckle fights, whatever, to squash beefs and things like that. I only fought a couple times in it, but my other buddies had boxing gloves, and we'd get out there. They always want to talk me into fighting. Like, oh, come on, Sam, you got hands. Come on, man, you got hands. Box this guy. And that wasn't too often too, because we have a hard time with we're just going to go easy. we're just going to go light. It never turns out to go light. No, that first hit comes in. It's now full force. I'm coming at So my oldest son held the couch cushion on his chest. He wanted to see how hard I could hit. I just gave him a good stiff overhand right, bam. It actually made him fall all the way. He fell completely on his ass. Like he stepped back like 5 feet. Oh, and he's 6'2". Okay, I'm only 5'11". My oldest is 6'2". Almost weighs as much as me, almost, it seems like, because he's so tall. And I gave him one just right into that cushion. He just right. So, anyways, I just know how to move my power. You know what I mean? Move my body to control the power of what I'm giving you, basically, whatever. That's just from, again, sports, wrestling, basketball, football, shot put, and also work as well. The stuff I do at work actually trains me in a very weird way, and that's how I see it too, because I've always had the mindset of a fighter So everything I do, I'm using my hands. Even when I'm sweeping or mopping, I mop like I'm boxing, and I move my feet like I'm boxing. Whatever. It's just, and that's what makes also good fighters too. Is your everyday training, doing simple, basic things. Even though I don't fight anymore, I still have that mindset. You know what I mean? So, all right, you guys, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, though. Man, good fight though. I cannot deny that. They came out, they stepped up, and they did one hell of a job. They put in the work, and they went to work. And I like that, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, you guys, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. And if Austin McBroom sees this, I'd fight you. Even if I lose, it's fine. But I'll still do it. You know what I mean? No joke. So if you have another one of these events, just hit up Sammy One Thumb, you know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, man, till my next one.